You told me you want me in your office. What's this about?
Yeah, we want to talk about your character and we wanted to make some changes.
Sure. What you had in mind?
Well, we liked your Satsuka so much that we are going to make her a Kamen Rider.
Thank you, but I'm gonna have to decline. It's a wonderful opportunity, but...
Who said you could decline?
What?
You don't get a choice in this matter.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for the character. And doesn't my character need surgery too?
We know.
Yeah, but I don't think Sachika's a character will go that far to become a...
But she will. And she will become a Kamen Rider whether you like it or not.
Okay, and I'm going to producers because I refuse and you're saying my opinion doesn't matter. No means no. Please, please become a Kamen Rider. I have a wife and kids! What does that have to do with...
Listen, a crazy fan kidnapped me and shoved a C4 up my ass and said she would blow me up unless I made Sachika a Kamen Rider.
What? What the fuck?
Why you gotta do this to me? I'm ranking every woman in Kamen Rider. Okay, so I'm gonna shut myself up. Because, listen, it's working. It's working. It's working. Congratulations, it's working. Okay, so, a little misleading. Because I'm gonna be ranking every woman, but I'm just gonna say... it's only the ones that matter. And what I mean by matter, I mean like if they show up for like 2 episodes and it's just there for the plot, like in double, and they only show up for 2 episodes, yeah, we're not counting those people. Unless I feel like they are very, very important. Like I'm talking so important that if they didn't show up, it would be bad. You know what I mean? And this is only up to Zets, of course, because Zets is still going on. So if there's like 20 women who show up in Zets, I'm sorry, I'm not ranking them because I do not have the future vision to get the actors and do it. So anyways, hold up. Give me a moment because I'm gonna be still setting this up. If I'm correct, hold up. I got the tier list. I made it. Listen, I spent all. What the hell? I was like, what the because I have a tab on with Go-Go 5 Sentai Go-Go 5. I'm like, what the fuck is a new going up? It's like, no, you will not be making a tier list about women anytime soon. We will nuke your ass before you do that. I'm so sorry. Ah, that would have been funny. I just got nuked before I can even do the ranking. That would have sucked. Give it a moment. I think, yeah. So I'm gonna put up the list right now. I'm gonna get started on the list in a moment. These are all the women. And if you want to know how many women are on this, I'll give you a hint. It's over 100. And I'm gonna give you only look at it. Look at this. Look at how many women I put on this list. I even included these monsters. But like, look at all these women I fucking put here. I took time and listen. I even did you all a favor, by the way. First of all, this is a public one, so you can rank them yourself. And I even put every single one of their names. I put every single one of their names in there. Like, if you don't know who the fuck any of these characters are, don't worry, I got you. And we're gonna just rank them, basically. That's basically all I can say. So like I said, I have it right here. So like, if you were to like look, you see 142. Did I say 43? I don't think I even said it, but if I didn't say it, now you know how many there are. 142 women. 142 women are on this damn list. So you are gonna be here for a while. It's just I'm laughing right now. I'm just like, holy damn. Because I'm doing so many women. Okay, that could be taken out of context. Never mind. I'm not doing any women. I'm the only woman I'm doing is ranking women. So, like, give me a moment because I actually want to show you something. Because while I was doing research about what women future loop in here, I am not gonna make any video on this segment, of course. Even though I will say this is very insane. I feel like other people should talk about this. It's not my cup of tea. Actual drama like this, even though I did the Maya Mori stuff, but this is just so insane to the point where it's just like, holy damn. I'm not gonna do any video on that, but I will say to you, it's so insane, and we're just gonna skip through it. But hey, if you're watching this still up to this point and not bored of me, you should go like and subscribe. Anyways, let's get to the women. Sorry. Oh my god, this got interesting. This got intense. Alright. Okay. Let's get started. This first type of ranking is just how much I like them. And here's the thing. Even though I put them on the list, I'm just saying, some of them I never watch Hibiki, so like, half of these women in Hibiki, I have no idea. So, I put them on there just for the Hibiki people and all the people who never watch. I haven't finished all these shows too either, so sorry. So I'll be going based on vibes for some of them. First of all is Sakurako Sawatari. Honestly, I like her a bit. She's pretty cool in my eyes. Like, now we're gonna start ranking them. I'm sorry that I delayed it by a lot by talking and yapping about stuff that didn't matter. So next up, Minori Godai. Honestly, she cool in my book too. I forget who you are. like I said, I'm not too far into Kuga yet, so like Mika, she's like a C. I'm gonna put them in D if I have no idea who they are. Because like some like they show up, but you just forget they exist. Mana, I watched a lot of acting. I didn't finish, but I watched a lot of it. So like, she's pretty cool. So do I even have to? It's S tier. Like, literally, she made the G Dree suit. That's enough for me to put her S tier immediately. Yuri. I'm gonna put her A tier. Reiko. And then finally enough, this is another thing I want to mention. When I was doing this tier list, I'm gonna put her B. Nah, fuck it. She's A tier. So like when I was doing this tier list, I was looking all these characters up, and for some reason when I went to her Wikipedia page, it said she was only in the first episode and nowhere else. And I knew that was bullshit because I watched the whole show and I remember her ass in every episode almost. So I was like, what the hell? Why is she? So for some reason her Wikipedia page shows her only in episode 1, but like she's in like almost every episode. I don't know why they messed her up. Easy. Okay, this is gonna be easy because I remember Fies. I watched Fies so many times, so I know why I'm ranking them. S E B S. Like that's how. Oh, Sawa. Sorry, I almost forgot about you. Sorry, girl. Sorry. Shiori. I think she's a B. She's alright. Haruka and Main. I'm gonna put them. I kind of forget them. Sorry, Blade. It's like this. I remember Sayoko. I like her a lot actually. Listen, she ain't in that many episodes, but I like her a lot. Hikaru. B. Nozomi. I like her a lot, honestly too. Like I put the more important characters in B, but it's like no, these characters who don't show up much. No, I'm putting them in A. Okay, next up is Hibiki, and I'm immediately putting every single one of them in D. I'm sorry. They probably are the most likable characters ever, but like I'm putting them in D because I never watched Hibiki. I put them in there at least, so like if you like Hibiki, I put them on. Okay, oops, I almost put you in there. Don't want to put you in there. Iori. You kind of bland if I'm being honest. Like, seriously, you bland as fuck. Juka. Okay. Instant S here. Because I love her. She's like so wholesome and adorable. I just want to hug her because she's like, listen, if I had a kid, I would want her to be my daughter. Okay. Okay. Yuzuki. Where would I put you? I'm gonna put her B. I think she's a B. Does she give B vibes? I think so. I think she gives B vibes. Is she like guarantee B? I don't know. But I think she's cool. I think she's cool in my book. Ringe. Is it Ringe? Renge? I don't know how to say. Sorry, I suck at reading names. Ringe. I remember a lot. I think I watched copies like 1 or 2 times, but like I remember a lot. I'm gonna put her in I'm gonna put her in A. I like her a lot. Okay, easy. Listen, Deno. I don't even need to like say it. They're all S tier. Look at this. Freaking like look at this. It's just like all of Fies basically is either A or higher. Wait, no, B or higher. Sorry. Like, look at this. And then, like, Den, I was just like, no, every single one of them is an S tier guarantee. Okay, next up is Kiva. Yorsi. Megami, I like a lot. I like her personality. Is she S tier? No. But Maya is an instant S tier because I love her a lot. She, honestly, my favorite character in Kiva. Yuri is, no, fuck it. She's an S tier. She's S tier. Mio. Listen, I put Mari in. They're the same actress, by the way. And even though she's S tier, Mio, kind of a C. Because you're pretty fucked. I'm not gonna say what she does in Kiva, but I will say you would put her in C tier because she definitely goes from A to S to B or C. Natsumiya. You're right. Not like best to best, but like, you know, you B. Kivala. I'm just gonna put her A. She's not S tier, but she's definitely Akiko. I would put you in A as well. She's funny, but like, other than that, Queen Elizabeth. Do I even? I love them a lot when they're on screen because they're like, honestly, they're my favorite of them, of the citizens of Futo. Like, out of them, they're a pair, so obviously I'm gonna put them both in S tier. Aiko and Wakana. I'm gonna put you in B, and Wakana, I like more. I like Wakana more because she got the Two-Face kind of stuff where she's just like, oh hello, I'm Wakana, and then like the other time she's like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I just swear to God, these annoy me motherfuckers. Okay, Mizul. I like Mizul. Kind of cool in my, but honestly, nah, she's like, Hina. I know it's gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna put her A. Listen, I don't remember a lot, but okay, I will. This is funny because I'm like, do I put her in A tier or do I put her in S tier? Because like, on one hand I could see her A tier, but at the same time I'm like, she could be S. I'm gonna put her in S tier. I'm sorry. Chiyoko, do I? Nah, she's cool, but like, not S tier material. As for this one, this is gonna be easy. Yuki, you're instant S tier. You are my favorite part. Yamako, same thing. Miyu, you know what? Yeah, S tier. Ran, I just forget about you. Like, honestly, I forget about her entirely. So yeah, she's gonna be a D. Serena, I'm gonna put you B. I like you a little bit. Kiyomi, honestly, an A tier, instant. A tier, I love her a lot. She's like so wholesome in my eyes. Rinko, I like her a lot, actually. I like her a lot. She's like my favorite part. I like comic relief. I'm just gonna say, side note, I used, like, for all of these, I mostly use what was on the Wikipedia page. But for her specifically, I used that image, the one holding a donut, because for whatever reason, they did her dirty. This is the image I use, right? So, this image right here is the one I use, right? And this is the one from the Wikipedia page. They did her dirty. They did it. I swear, they did her dirty. They picked that image because that was the dirtiest, ugliest look they could have gave her. So I'm like, nah, just for that, I'm giving her this image because she deserves better. Is she like a good character? Is she S tier? No. I just did her a favor because, listen, with that face, if we did it based on faces, she would have been an F tier. But if I'm being honest, she's a B. She's not like neutral or just I don't remember them kind of thing. But like, she is definitely like at least enjoyable sometimes. Let's see the what's his name? I'm sorry, I forgot. I watched Kamen like 2 or 3 times. I just forget his name. Koteya. Is it Koteya? Sorry. I'm gonna look up names because I'm so stupid right now. Koteya. I was right. I had the name the first time. I had the name. Alright. What was he doing again? Sorry. Yeah, I forget about his sister so many. You know, she has some good times. She's in the first C. My A tier. Not S tier, but A tier. Chucky and Rika. I just forget these two. They're enjoyable sometimes. And you, I sometimes forget about you, but you have some funny moments. Yoko, it's an A tier. She doesn't do much, but and so that I forget this is a woman, by the way. This monster Ryude, that's a woman. Even though voiced by a man, that is a woman. They even said it's a woman, so you know, yeah, I'm gonna put her B. She kind of bad. She kind of bad. Not that kind of bad. No. Yuriko. Instant S tier. Look at her too. I love her a lot. Minnick. She's close, but she's an A tier. She's an A tier in my eyes. Kari. I don't remember much Ghost, but I will say A tier. Kanon. She's so adorable. I'm gonna put her B. And Fumi. Sorry, the I's a little in there. Fumi, instant S tier. I don't need to explain anything. Don't want to say anything. I used the human version of Himiko, by the way, because like I said, do I put the ghost version or do I put the human version? And I put the human version. I think she cool. And a last thing. Sorry, kind of forget about her. This is easy. The newer ones are gonna be more easy to rank. S. You could think the abridged for why I like both of them. If I'm being honest, they would be A probably, except Poppy. I probably put Poppy S tier, but the abridged that Marcus Sasu did, that's an instant S tier because of that. I'm sorry. Sorry. I kind of combine names and for sure. Do I put so? Nah, I'm gonna put S. Vernurge, do I even? S tier. Because, like, literally, I separated them because they're, like, different characters. Tsukiyomi, I just forget you exist, if I'm being honest. Sometimes I forget you're even a writer. Aura. Honestly, no, fuck it. She's higher tier. Listen, I forgot about Tsukiyomi, but Aura, I like her a lot. I put Aira in here. Cool, she cool. Is instant S tier. Hold up. Because I love her a lot. She's like the definition of wholesome, but unintentionally wholesome. Speaking of wholesome, I know I'm skipping already, but I'm gonna put love. I'm just gonna let you know I'm putting her in S tier too, because these two are my favorites. You know, do I even put like another tier above this? Because like so far these two are like some of these are just like I feel like they're so high they deserve their own tier list. Their own tier, I mean. Yaiba. You could have been S tier, but the show did you dirty, so you're nothing more than a C tier. Sakura. Okay, this is another controversial one. She's A. She's not S tier. I like her, but like not that much to S tier. Hana though. I love her a lot. She's an S tier. I like mothers. They're so wholesome and enjoyable. Kemi, you're C. I just forget you exist, if I'm being honest. I only put you because I'm like, wow, you showed up in a lot of episodes, sorry. Okay, this is easy. Nago is an instant S tier. Do I even need to ask? Tamori, S tier. Sawa. Sarah or Sawa? I don't know how to say it. Either way, I think she's an A tier. Like, I like her a lot in the show. Instant S. Do I even need to answer? Baroba, man, she an evil motherfucker, but she evil, but she's S tier evil. Like, she's demented. Sama, I just forget. Listen, I forget she's like, even if I remember seeing her multiple times, but she's like the most forgettable part of Geats. It's like, if you know who she is, I'm like, what the hell does she even do in that show? She does not do much. It's here. Yeah. Rename. You're an A tier. She cool. Renge, just kind of Nami kind of bland. Clofo, I'm putting her in D because she's like the most boring of the three sisters. Apatros, I don't know how to say it. Apatros, I think that's her name. I'm putting her C because she's definitely not boring like Clovo. Lachesis though, instant S tier. I love her a lot. Like, she was my favorite from the start, and she was still my favorite to the end. Once again, I like the mothers. They're always so wholesome and enjoyable. Okay, these last ones are going to be on the high ranking things. I'll be surprised if I put them low. Instantly, this is going to be easy. Sachika, S. Galata, S. Cheetah. It's an A. And Lizelle. Spoiled little bitch, but I'm putting her in S. She's enjoyable. I put her in here because she like shows up in some of the stuff, and I'm like, you know, she's enjoyable. I put her in B. She's not like okay, they're all right, but you know, fuck it, she's A tier. Nem. Listen, this is the ones that could be controversial or age so badly because like right now I would say Nem is like an S tier, but for all we know, she could do like, I don't know, some messed up shit and instantly go to F. That's how much stuff can change. But as of now, Nem's an S. Nami, also an S. Nasuka, I kind of forget she's there since she's kind of boring. Like, I was expecting her to be like her character at Geats, where she's like doing some cool shit, but she's like, she alright, she cool. The lady, also there. Koraha, I'm gonna put her, like, these three are in B because like I feel like there's some stuff that could be happening, but that you don't do anything. And this is my conclusion based on who as characters themselves, nothing else to it. This is like, take your screenshots right now. If you think this is bad, I'm sorry. This is what I see. And now, for the next ranking, this is the more controversial one. Okay, I got it ready. I hope you do not hate me after this, because this is going to be the controversial tier list right now. Because I did ranking based on how much I like the character. Now this is going to be more of Kamen based, because now, ta-da! This ranking is going to be based on whether or not they should be a writer. And this is like this is going both ways. So it's either characters who are already writers being ranked, and characters who are just who aren't even writers, who are like, you know what, I think they should be a writer, right? And first up, I'm just gonna say never. Like for Kuga, it's an instant no, because like because I'm thinking in the world of Kuga kind of thing, where it's like, bro, the only writer in Kuga is Kuga. Mana is a no, and now this is where it is. Mana, it's a no, but I can live with it, right? Tsukimo is a no, because like she may be the one who made the suit, but she doesn't need to fight in the suit, right? Yuri though, I'd say it would be cool, but it's not a necessary thing. It's not necessary. Okay, so Reiko, nope. Nero, you know what? Fuck it. It's 100% worth it. It's not necessary, but then again, it's like, listen, if I had my way, Yuri would be femme, because we don't need this character to exist. We could just delete her outright. Because, like, in my opinion, I think if we would have had the first female writer, it should have been her. It should have been Yui. Okay, let's see. Mari. Okay, this is gonna be easy. Yes, 100% worthy. Like, seriously, she puts the belt like 3 or 4 times, and she does not ever transform. Yuka. It's a 50-50. It's just like a 50-50. I can live with her because, like, listen, we already got Monsters a week. You know, she already cool as an orphanoc. She doesn't need to be a writer, but she cool. Smart lady. 50-50. You know, I can live with it. It's like a no, but I can live with it. Rina, you know, she put that belt on, and honestly, she's cool enough. Psycho. It was cool. I'm gonna say it's not necessary, but she was cool when she put that belt on. Shihori. No. This is gonna be easy. No. Here's the thing. In the O's, though, if we were talking about specifically Blade, I would oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Sai. First of all, I forgot 2 other people. First of all, no. Secondly, yeah, honestly, I'm disappointed that we didn't get to see her transform on screen. Okay, anyways. I mean, it's like this. In the O's, I would have said no, but I can live with this. It's like this. If we were talking about Blade, it's 100% no. But if we're talking about like in the O's, I could see her actually turning into Blade, like actual Blade, or Chalice. Any rider from Blade. You know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of these are gonna be no. Her though, listen. She's 100. Listen, you know what's weird? Despite the listen, I've seen the show, so apparently she does turn into a Buki, but for some reason it does not count, and I'm like, it's like a debatable writer thing. And it's like, isn't the whole point of the Hibiki, like, listen, I don't even watch Hibiki, but like, isn't like the whole point of it like passing the torch? Like, I've seen enough of clips to be like, why isn't she freaking a Buki or whatever the hell, right? That's some bullshit. Not Megami. I went a little too early. my mouse was just like, nah, you need, yeah. I was gonna be like, no, obviously go. Yori, it's a no, but I can live with it. Since, you know what, since Megami decided to jump in, obviously it's like, I don't even have to answer this question. It's a yes. Yuka, never mind. No, never. Yuzu. You know, if I'm being honest, at first I was thinking no, but then I thought about it. You know what? She's a 50-50. I can see, you know, the B was never used in Kabuto after like 2 fucking characters you used. It just said, nah, fuck it, we're out. So like, I would say she could have been the B. I could see her the B. Never. Naomi, no. Hanado. I think, unironically, if it wasn't whatever happened to her actors, I think she could have been a writer in Deno. Like, I'm being honest, I think her character could have been a writer if it wasn't for the fact that her actress got into some shite. Like, I say it like she did something bad, but like, it's not. I mean, she did turn into that, to like a Kiva thing for like 1 episode. But like, even then, I'm just like, nah. Just kind of for the sake of it. Yuri, instant yes. Maya, listen, I would say she cool with it, but not necessary. She already a Fang R, so obviously she's cool in my book. Natsumi, I'm gonna say not necessary because she definitely is cool as Kifella. It just feels so random that she turned into Kifella. I mean, instantly, yeah, because like she's the henshin device. Of course, she's a yes. Psycho, it's like this. Psycho is a no, but Wakina, weirdly enough, I could see her. I can live with that. I can live with Wakina for some reason become a Kamen Rider. Yuki, I'm just gonna say, I wish she was Kamen Rider Nashiko. Nah, yeah, no. Honestly, it's a hard decision. I could see her becoming worthy of it, but at the same time, I'm like, a part of me is just like, isn't necessary. This is a hard decision. I'm gonna skip her for now. I'm skipping her for now because that's how hard decision is. Kiriko, fucking yeah, fuck yeah, she should have been a writer. Like literally, she turned into a writer for like 1 second, and she's like, and it's just like Kiriko could turn into a writer, but the fucking random police officer guy, yeah, he could turn into a writer like nothing. Maybe Grim was racist still, not racist. I mean sexist. Imagine Grim is just sexist. He's like, no woman should be a writer. Pop. Yes. Nico. I'm gonna just say it because like, listen, if we're talking about just X8 and nothing else, I just put her in like never probably, or just like low end of this. But I would say in Commoner Outsiders, I'm like, bro, just make her a writer in Outsiders. Like I would have said, just make her a writer at least in Outsiders, bro. Just because she's cool. Misora, she cool. She would be cool as a writer, but not necessary. Sawa, not necessary. But I will say, if she did turn to it in Girls Remakes, I would say, yeah. Listen, the whole entire 100% worthy would be on Sawa's end if she just turned into a writer in Girls Remix. I'm just saying. Vernage, though. Yeah, you know what? Fuck Misora. It's like, Misora, nah. But Vernage, nah. She, you know what? It's a 50-50. For Vernage, it would be cool if she just, like, possessed Misora and then just turned to a writer. But I could see her just turning into, like, a monster kind of form. Okay. Let's get with Mai, and then we'll get to the other ones. Nah, she'd be cool. Honestly, she should. I think it would have been cool. It's not necessary, but she's cool. Now this is gonna be the controversial one. This is the one case. I made this list just for Tsukiyomi specifically because like she's the one of the rare cases where I'm just like, why was this ever needed? Like I think Tsukiyomi and O's was forgettable, and the fact that they gave her a writer form was just very unnecessary. Like she already had some potential to become a powerful as is, but she didn't need to become a common writer for that. And I'm just like, it just felt literally out of nowhere. And like as a result, it's just like, what the fuck? Like literally last like 2 episodes, just like, you know what, fuck it, just make her a writer. What the fuck not? It just felt unnecessary. Izu, even though she does turn to write, I felt like it wasn't really necessary, but it's cool. It was cool though. Yeah, obviously I was an S tier. Even though I don't like her character, I think she's 100% worthy of putting that damn belt on. Here's the thing. Sophia could be on this ranking, but here's the thing. I think she should have been a writer. But the thing is that she turns into Caliber, the purplish villain anti-hero writer, right? I think if we were to go based on that suit, I would say never. But the thing is that technically speaking, if I'm being honest, I think she could have been a writer, but she's not that. Like it would have been cool if they took Caliber and like kind of reformed it to be more of like a purified and more elegant, you know what I mean? Like it would have been cool if like she used it and then like it just broke a little bit and just like reformed into something more elegant and whimsical kind of thing, you know? Kind of like how like the Berserk riders kind of like how some things look unpurified and then they like mesh together and reform to something much cooler, you know what I mean? Love-ku, I mean she's like a 50-50 because she's like kind of power soccer, so I kind of count her as 50-50 in a realistic sense. Do I even need to answer this question? It's an instant yes. It's an instant yes. Simori, I can live with that. Sawa, it kind of felt like, you know, it's cool, but I don't need that. Instant yes. Do I even need to answer that question? It's a yes. Rene, yeah, honestly. I thought she was gonna be one of those characters who's just there but never transforms. But like the fact that she didn't and became the first secondary writer, cool. Execution's still shit, and I will always shit on it, but you know, the ideas were definitely there. Let's see. Lizelle, honestly, you know what? It would be cool, but not necessary. I'm gonna do you all later because this is the more controversial because it's more recent. Sachika, no, because like I said, Sachika, I love her a lot. She's my favorite. In what's it called? I love Gav a lot, but like, do I think Sachika needs to be a writer to be the best? The best? No, it's not necessary. Nem? It's like this. I don't even know what's going on in there, but you know what? Not necessary for Nem. Koraha is an instant yes. Natsuka is a no. Nami is a no. And the lady, it's a 50-50. And this is my most controversial ranking yet. This is the list. Poor Tsukiyomi in the bottom. She's just like, what the fuck? Why am I not? Why am I all the way down here? Sorry, Tsukiyomi. It's because I think you're just alright. You're not cool enough for me. This is my ranking right now. This is the most controversial ranking. I feel bad. This is a controversial ranking right now. This is where I'm gonna get canceled. Yeah, this one's much easier because this one is very short because first of all, I'm not gonna rank every character with this one. I'm just ranking them kind of going by their series kind of standards, right? And this one is ranking based on how easy it is. So this isn't going to be based on like, oh, can they become a writer? This is going to be like how easy would it be for you to like become a comer in their universe? Okay, so Kuga, starting with Kuga, we're gonna use Godai. We're gonna use Godai's sister as a representation of all of Kuga. Impossible. It's literally impossible because Godai is like the only fucking one. And we're gonna use Tsukimo as a understanding where it's possible but unlikely. Because like, here's the thing, you could become a writer because Sugimo is just like, here's a suit, right? But like, you gotta go through some rough training. So like, I would say it's possible, unlikely. And next up is Ryuki, and I'm gonna say possible under circumstances because like the way you become a Kamen Rider is you gotta go for some contract shit, and that even then that's like very unlikely to happen. Mari is gonna represent Fies, and it's very dangerous because like, first of all, you need like to be a part of some stuff that I'm not gonna try and spoil. But like, point is, you need to be a part of this stuff, and it's like this Fies, you just won't be able to use it. Kaiza, and this is where it gets dangerous. If you were to use Kaiza, I'm assuming anyone can use it, but the thing is, if you use it, you die afterwards. So it's like, it's possible, but you're not gonna live to see the day. As a result, that's why it's gonna be very dangerous. So you can turn into a writer, but are you gonna live it? Probably not. Next up is Blade, and Blade, I would say it's possible under circumstances because it seems to be like a lab thing rather than like you choose it. Hibiki, I've never seen Hibiki, so I'm gonna use her as a representation. It's possible under circumstances because like, I feel like, you know, you need to like train and stuff with your master or sensei or whatever. Kabuto, it's possible but unlikely because like, you need to like have like the bug thing come to you being like, you know what, I'm chilling with you, you're worthy. And then okay, next up is Deno, and I think it's impossible because like, you need to go for some time bullshit. So like, at that point, yeah, I think Deno's just impossible. Kiva is like this. If we were going based on Kiva and nothing else, it would be on the possible but very dangerous because like, Kiva for humans, like, listen, I'm assuming a human is doing this list, right? Taking the belt. It would be possible you probably die because you need to be not human to use Kiva. But since Ixa is a thing, that makes it easier because it's now possible but unlikely because like, you would need to get Ixa. You know what? I think it'd actually be easy because like, it seems like anyone could fucking, you know, it's easy. Like literally anyone uses it. Like a random monster uses it, and just, like it worked fine. Let's see, Decade. I'm gonna just use Natsumi as an example because like, I think it's impossible because like, I swear to God. Then again, I feel like it is because like, at the end, the monster turned to a Kamen Rider. So I'm gonna put it possible but under circumstances actually because Decade just got it lucky, and in the end. If you steal his gun, you could probably turn into him, but I feel like you need to be in some circumstances to even turn into a writer. Okay, next up. Double. I'm gonna use Akusko as an example because I feel like, weirdly enough, I think it's kind of easy. You just need the driver because there's nothing that says, oh, you cannot become a writer. O's, it's like this. If we're counting O's and nothing else, impossible. But it seems like birth is on the list of possible and unlikely because like, birth makes it easy to become a writer, but you need like some training to become a Kamen Rider. So it's possible but unlikely. Next up is Forze, and I'm gonna say it's easy because like, no, we never see like, Gentaro is just some normal guy and he just put on the belt and just was able to like. The only reason why Kengo didn't turn to it is because he was sick as hell. Like, he was just like, looked like he was gonna vomit. So like, I think if Yuki would just put that on, she would just be fine. So like, yeah, I think she's on. I think in Forza it would be easy to turn to a writer. Wizard, I'm gonna use you as an example because it's possible, very dangerous because like, on one hand you could turn to a writer, but on the other hand you could turn to a phantom and be a monster of the week. So. Very unlikely. Next up is Gaim, and I'm just gonna say Gaim is like the ease. It's very possible because like, they had so many belts. Like, unironically, I think you could just, if no one uses the belt yet, you could just use it before anyone else, and then boom, writer, just like that. So easy for Gaim. Next up is Drive, and I would say possible but unlikely, because Kiriko is the example where it's like it's possible, but for her it's just like, yeah, ghost. I'm gonna just put Kana as an example, and that is very possible but very dangerous, because it seems like in Ghosts you would need to I don't know what's the word. You need to die to become a Kamen Rider, so yeah, I would say it's dangerous in the sense that you would need to die to become a Kamen Rider. So yeah, you're in the dangerous tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put Nico as an example. It's like this: if we were counting the ride players, it would be easy. But since like do not count as riders, it would be possible but dangerous. Anyways, in the context of X-Aid, it's hard to do because you need to go for surgery for that. So as a result, I'm gonna put X-Aid in the dangerous, because you know surgery is always a risk factor. Like you could live, but you could die no matter the surgery. And I'm gonna put Mizora as an example, and I'm gonna just say possible under circumstances, because like, hey, actually, would it be dangerous because like Kazumi, for example, died? So you know, I'm gonna put it in dangerous because you could potentially die and just turn into a smash and ain't gonna do nothing. Zo's, I'm gonna put Tsukiyomi as an example. Impossible, because like how the fuck she literally, I don't even know how the hell any of them became a writer in that show. 01, I don't know, because like in Ames you need to put like something on you, but like I think the 01 driver, you don't need anything. I think you just need some training. And like Easy was said like, oh yeah, you just gonna put get a training manual. So it's like, I would say it's easy. It's not even unlikely, because like unlike these ones where it's like, oh, you need like training or whatever. You don't need training. I mean, you do need training. It's just that, you know, the training is only like 5 seconds, so boom, you're done. Saber, I have not watched Saber all the way, so for all I know, maybe there's like 20,000 swords I could just pick up and just do it. But like, I'm gonna just say it's very impossible, because I feel, you know, I put you in circumstances because maybe I would get chosen or something. I don't know. Revice. Possible under circumstances, I feel like. Well, then again, I think, no, you know, I think it's likely actually, because like they had people using belts and they count as riders, and you know, they don't have to face their demons or something. Next up is Geats, and it's an instant easy. It's like literally anyone's a rider. Like 5-year-old Timmy can become a Kamen Rider, and an old man Jenkins across the street can become a Kamen Rider. Everyone's a rider in Geats. So like, if you think it's possible and like you're wrong, anyone's a rider. Anyone can become a rider like that. Like literally, you could just be chilling, eating some pizza and shit, and the next thing, boom, you're now in like the middle of the sky or whatever, and it's like, hello, you want to become? Here you go, become a Kamen Rider. Like that. Like that's Geats is on rank the easiest way to become a Kamen Rider. I feel like God Chart's under circumstances, like you need to get some alchemy shit, and I feel like that's unlikely. Okay, this one's an easy. This is why I don't think Sachika is gonna be a Kamen Rider, because like Sachika, I could see her become a Kamen Rider if it was easy or possible unlike. But the thing is, Sachika, in order to become a Kamen Rider, would need to go through surgery because she's not a Granu. So as a result, surgery is an instant no-go, because I feel like Sachika would be like, oh, I would like to be Kamen Rider to help you out, and she's like, yeah, you need to get surgery. No. And Sachika, I don't think would go for surgery. And I think even if she was willing to, the thing is that like, where would you get the parts? Because you need like a certain organ that Granus have, and last time I checked, every single Granu that dies explodes. So I doubt the organs. Listen, if Gav had exploding monsters that actually exploded, there would be arms and limbs all over the place after every fight, and I doubt the organs would live a day. So next up is Zeets, and I'm gonna put this in a new category. I should have put this earlier, but like I have no idea, because like we're still in the show, so we don't know the circumstances really. So for all we know, you could just become a Kamen Rider by like dreaming hard enough. It's just like, I dream, I can become a Kamen Rider, and it's like boom, like that. On the other hand, it could be like some weird circumstance thing, because like we get in flashbacks to like Baku going through like some school academy thing for spies and stuff with Kuroha there too. So for all we know, maybe you could just dream it up. But on the other hand, maybe they were both groomed and like able to transform because like they were groomed into it, where it's like, listen, we will control you and stuff, and then make you become a Kamen Rider and stuff. And as a result, and for all we know, maybe it's like, oh no, we only had you two do it because the rest of them died or something. Like, we don't know. That's the thing about Zeets. It's new, so we do have no idea how anyone's gonna live. Like, it could be the easiest thing to do, or it could be the hardest thing to do that can kill you literally. So this is a hard decision because it's hard to decide whether or not they are able to even live in their day. That's the thing. That's the thing. You never know. Anyways, this is my rankings. You saw my rankings of every woman in general, how much I like them, how much I think they are worthy of putting that damn bet on, and you know, how easy is it for them to even become a Kamen Rider. And as you can tell, some of them are pretty easy. Like literally in Geats, like look at this. There's surprisingly a good amount of shows where it's just like, yeah, you could just become a Kamen Rider like nothing. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like easy, just easy. And then we got shows like Fives, where it's just like, yeah, you would like literally surprisingly like half of these are pretty fucked. Like, let's look. Impossible, impossible, impossible. Possibly have to die. Possibly have to die. You need to literally die. Surgery. Possibly die. Surgery. This one you probably need to get like like your freaking ghost guy to be like in the mirror, like, hey, take it. I don't even know. You need like lab shit going on. You need to like, I don't even know what happens, but I'm assuming you need some training at least, and you need to find a guy to be like, hey, I'll train you up. You need to hope the bug finds you. You just need to hope to steal Kaito's gun. I don't even know, but I assume you need to be chosen, and you hope the academy is like, you cool. You need to like, it just depends if training, rebirth, training, probably training, or demon, settling your demons and shit. Literally just take Iksa, call it a day. Take the double driver, call it a day. Forza driver, take it. There's probably a bunch of Sengoku drivers, so take it. 01's probably the easy one to do it, so take it. Nem, literally Geats is just the everyone's here kind of show. And Nem is here because it's like, I don't even know if you can become a Kamen like nothing, or it's like you need to be groomed into it and it's like dangerous or something. So that is basically it. That is the short end of it all.